A big hello to the EPA community. My name's Tom. I am the projects manager for the EPA and I am here to give a monthly update on all things projects. It's been a really busy month for the EPA and there's been lots of really exciting activities bubbling away under each of the EPA's 6 industry projects. Some of the highlights include: firstly, as part of Project Inclusion's mission to help educate the young and elderly towards financial inclusion, Ravi Meshram has been continuing to interview stakeholders from across the fintech community and ask the tough questions on why these key demographics remain financially excluded and how, as an industry, we need to make sure we are helping to create a culture of money management. Alongside this, Project Inclusion have been furthering their discussions on the credit landscape and have been looking into creating best practice guidelines for low-cost credit providers. I'm also really excited to welcome on board Tim Annis and Laura Oyesanya of Contis to the wider Project Inclusion team. As part of Project International Trade, I am excited to officially announce that we have launched our virtual trade mission, which will be happening in October and November later this year. This will include a range of virtual events and we'll be stopping off in Hong Kong, Sydney and Singapore. Tickets are now available and delegates will benefit from a range of market intel, live pitching sessions and networking events with potential partners and prospects, all without the concerns around travelling during COVID-19. This can all be done from your very home. Now, as well as this, I'm also really excited to announce that we are running a virtual trade mission Pay360 booth, and Kevin McAdam and Karen Mitchell will be on hand on the 4th and 5th of August for any questions about the trade mission. So please do reach out to them if you're attending our event. And lastly, I would also like to welcome back Emily Boyd of MasterCard, who is rejoining the Project International Trade team. Moving on really quickly to Project Open Banking, I have a slight update in regards to this project. Lots of EPA members have reached out regarding the project, which is really shows how critical this topic is for the industry and for our members. So that was really great to see. And now what we are planning to do is hold a planning and kick-off meeting 3 weeks from now, and I'll be inviting all interested members to this meeting, and this will give us an opportunity to sit down and decide on the direction and the initial activities of this project to make sure that the EPA is playing a role in implementing open banking in our industry. In terms of project recovery, it was really great to see our COVID-19 recovery toolkit up and running on the EPA website, and it was also great to see lots of our members contributing resources and blogs to help other companies in the fintech industry find their feet during this pandemic. As well as that, the project recovery team have been planning a series of roundtable discussions following the success of its last roundtable discussion on regulations during COVID-19. We will now be looking at funding and investment, cybersecurity, and people and the workplace. So some really exciting events on the horizon for this project. I'm really excited that we are welcoming Anna Siopka of PaySafe and Dave Stryden of GPS to the project team. Last but certainly not least, the Project Regulator team recently launched a review paper on the FCA's decision to shut down Wirecard. The review paper, Avoiding a Payments Lockdown, can now be found on the EPA website, and it analyses the issues that arose from the FCA's decision. It also provides recommendations to the FCA and Treasury on how we can build a more robust infrastructure moving forward. The paper pulls on the insights of major banks, e-money issuers, processors, legal advisors, and former regulators. I'd like to thank all of you for your contributions, and I'd also like to thank the authors for all the hard work they've put into the review paper and a special thank you to Chris Hill of Kemp Little, who was the editor of the review paper. And those are the project updates. As always, if you are an EPA member and would like to get involved in one of our projects, please reach out to myself at tom.bruin@emergingpayments.org. Thank you.